Relationships in these modern times can be really hard, but that doesn't mean real connections don't happen. So if you find yourself head over heels for a certain someone, how can you be sure it's meant to be? Don't worry, we have a few things to look for in your relationship that can reveal if you're going the distance. Stay tuned to see if your significant other does the things that prove you'll be together forever. Before we jump into it, if you are new around here, be sure to subscribe and see more videos like this. Now let's take a look at 10 signs your love will last forever. Healthy lifestyle. How do you expect to have a healthy relationship if you don't have a healthy lifestyle? Taking care of yourself is a great sign that you and your love will last forever. When you take the time to nurture yourself, you tend to do the same for your relationship. Bonus points if you and your partner do your healthy habits together. One study shows that 85% of couples who got their sweat on together noted that their relationships got better. This is because they were not only spending quality time together, but they were also sharing similar interests. Plus, you're more likely to stick to a healthy routine when your partner is involved. Then there is the fact that when you work out, you feel better altogether. Your body is performing at optimal levels, and you'll have more confidence. This keeps your mind right for all aspects of your life, so of course, your relationship will benefit as well. So if you and your bae are clocking hours in at the gym together, then congrats, you might just have a love that will last. For an added bonus, you should cook together at home and really steam things up after the gym. The cuisine you cook matters too. If you want the most bang for your buck, or your health for this matter, opt for a Mediterranean diet. According to research, this diet helps fight depression and lighten the mood.
Hey guys, we are so excited to announce we are producing our own original content. Head over to The Trendy for the best DIYs, fashion tips, makeup hacks, and so much more. We are sure you're going to love it, and be sure to let us know what you think in the comment section. We love to hear from you. See you there.
Chick flicks. Over the years, chick flicks have gotten a bad rap. Because of their mushy plot lines and cheesy anecdotes, it is believed that many men don't like rom-coms. But in recent years, men have spoken out against this generalization of their gender. In fact, there are tons of guys who like to stay home with their significant other and enjoy a chick flick. And you know what? Their relationships are better for doing so. That's right, a couple who watches sappy love movies together stays together. Why is that? Let's break it down for you. Research shows that when couples watch rom-coms together during their first 3 years of marriage, they are more likely to stay together. According to the study conducted, a group of couples who watched 5 love films and discussed how these movies pertain to their own relationships outscored the group who had standard marriage counseling. Both groups did better than the couples who performed neither task. In the end, researchers were shocked that the group who watched movies outlasted traditionally counseled couples. So if you and your boo are having some issues, why not make it a Netflix night and stream a rom-com and snuggle? Who knows, it could be totally worth a shot and way less expensive than seeing a relationship counselor. You fix it. It seems like we live in a day and age where it is easy to just throw away things that don't work and get something new. The problem with that is, when it pertains to a relationship, you can't just throw someone away, and doing so does some serious damage to the person who is perceived as disposable. Thanks to social media, this is the way modern dating goes. Couples have fun, fall in love, and when it gets hard, they just quit and move on to someone else. If you ask an older couple how they stayed together for so long, you are likely to hear something like this: "If it was broken, we fixed it." That means they actually worked at the relationship. It's not supposed to be easy, and when it is, someone is probably not being themselves. Couples who work every day to fix or maintain their relationships prove that their love is built to last. What many people don't understand is that there is no perfect person out there. We are all humans and all deeply flawed. Getting rid of someone for their flaws and jumping to someone new doesn't mean you fixed the problem. It only means you found another flawed human to do life with. Until people learn to truly work on their relationships, they can expect to not find lasting love. How you sleep. Sleeping with your significant other, yes, we mean actually resting, can tell you a lot about your relationship. How you both lie in bed and the quality of sleep you get could have something to do with how strong your love life is. Listen up, all you cuddlers out there, because this next sign of a lasting relationship pertains to you. Apparently, couples who cuddle or sleep within an inch of each other throughout the night have amazing relationships. This is because not only does snuggling with your partner lower stress levels, it also makes you both feel a deeper connection. And if you are a new couple, don't just stop getting your cuddle on as the relationship progresses. Studies find that couples who snuggle throughout their whole relationship help keep the spark alive. Doing so lets your partner know how much you love them without saying a word. Not to mention the fact that there are actual health benefits. Cuddling improves your immune system and reduces your risk for heart disease. So if you aren't already a big cuddle monster, what's holding you back? Your life and your relationship could depend on it. But just as important as how you sleep is, the amount of quality sleep you get matters too. Couples who are well rested are more positive about their relationships when they wake up the next day. So make sure you have healthy sleeping habits and aren't cutting back on your cuddle time if you want a lasting relationship. Speak freely. There are several different aspects as to how you speak to your partner that matter. Can you talk about anything? Do you fear being judged? Is there an open door policy as far as communication goes? Do you worry when you have to tell them bad news? We could go on, but do you see the point we are trying to make? Couples who can speak freely in their relationship tend to last a lifetime. That's because couples who actually talk mean they have excellent communication. We aren't talking about small talk either. We are talking about couples who make life decisions together and discuss their feelings and fears. When there is an open door policy to discuss anything and everything, it takes the fear of judgment out of the relationship. How many people do you know have boyfriends or girlfriends that they are scared of talking to about certain things? How long do you think those relationships will actually last? The point is, no matter what someone has to say, they need a safe place to say it. And when it comes to a lasting relationship, giving someone a safe place to be and speak their truths means you will last a lifetime. This is one of the hardest parts of a relationship to find. So if you are someone who can speak freely with your partner, consider yourself very lucky. Equal relationship roles. Have you ever been in a relationship and it felt like one of you was always chasing the other? There was a constant pull and push dynamic, like someone was pulling the other towards them while the other pushes them away. This is common in many relationships, and it proves that there is a lack of quality in the relationship. Someone having more power in a relationship sets it up for failure. The best partnerships have equal roles. One isn't better than the other. Neither partner determines the outcome of the partnership. They make decisions together and the dynamic flows easily. This comes from each person respecting their partner as an equal. Think of someone you don't respect and how you might treat them if they were your significant other. On the other hand, think of someone you might put on a pedestal and what you might let them get away with in a relationship. That's why you have to make sure when you do decide to become a couple with someone, they should be someone on your level. And if they aren't, they should be on your level in your eyes at least. Giving someone too much power over you and your relationship almost guarantees it'll be doomed. Talk each other up. Have you ever been out with one of your friends and they start bad-mouthing their significant other? What's up with that? Isn't the point of being in a relationship because you really admire who you're with? So in what world is talking trash about them okay? We can almost guarantee that your friend's relationship didn't last. That's because couples who speak positively about their partners are more likely to have a lasting love. That being said, saying nice things isn't enough. It's how you talk about them that really counts. Sure, you can say you think your partner is attractive or they are great kissers, but when it comes to what they do, that is when your words are the most special. Men and women who brag about their partner's accomplishments, work, and hobbies are more likely to be happier couples. That's because they are talking their significant other up to other people. This is also a sign that they are satisfied with their own lives. Those who tend to badmouth the people they care about are only showing their own weaknesses. They are probably not in a good place for a relationship, and they are most likely not happy with themselves. If you and your boo are more likely to sing each other's praises instead of failings, then congrats! You are probably in it for the long haul. Fun together. This next sign of a lasting love should be a no-brainer. If you and your partner have fun together, there is a good chance your love will last forever. As simple as this may sound, it actually isn't. Sure, having fun with someone at an amusement park is easy, but if you and your partner can turn a boring night into a night full of fun, that's a good sign you're meant to be. That's because as a relationship grows older, so do your expectations of fun. You become more comfortable with your significant other, and you can pretty much have fun doing anything together. That's because you have lowered your expectations. If they are there, then you can conquer the world. It also means that a big night out that doesn't live up to its standards can still be a good time. The moral of the story is, couples who can laugh through the most mundane situations prove they have a good union. They understand each other, and they are just happy to be around one another. And if you plan on spending the rest of your life with your partner, then you might as well have fun with them, right? That being said, lasting couples also make time for having fun together as well as with other couples. So never forget the importance of a weekly date night. Ask for help. If you are in a relationship and you feel like you can't ask your partner for help, you may want to reconsider the union. Many people have issues asking others for help. It may look like a sign of weakness, but that's not actually the case. It's hard to ask for help, and it takes a lot of bravery. Basically, what you are showing is that you have an issue and you don't know how to solve it. This shows vulnerability, and there is a big difference between weakness and vulnerability. So it makes sense that lasting couples are able to ask for help from one another. You should be able to be vulnerable with your partner, but did you know that this is also showing them a sign of respect? Think about people you have asked for help from in the past. Did you respect them enough to know they had a solution? So when you think highly of your partner, you know they may be more equipped than you to solve your problem, which means you respect their opinion as well as their skill set. And finally, asking your partner for help shows that you trust them. And we all know that trust is one of the most important qualities of a lasting and loving relationship. Trust. What a perfect segue to round out our list. You didn't think that we were going to talk about lasting love without touching on how important trust is, did you? Of course, our final topic is trust, because it is the cornerstone of every loving relationship. Just as we hinted at before, it's extremely important that you have trust in your relationship. This is something that makes or breaks even the happiest of marriages, and many forms of it are essential in a relationship, like being able to openly communicate secrets with your partner without fear they will blabber the details to their friends, or something small like being able to leave your cell phone unlocked on the coffee table without fear that they will snoop. This not only shows that you trust them, but that they also trust you enough to not invade your privacy. Trust is also important when it comes to your partner and other people. You both should be able to have friendships outside the relationship, but couples who don't trust one another could become controlling over their partner's relationships outside the partnership. And we all know how that works out. Here's a hint. It doesn't. So if you want your love to last forever, learn to trust your partner as well as being someone who is deserving of their trust in return. So how does your love life stack up to these 10 signs? Let us know in the comment section below. And if you enjoyed this video, be sure to give it a big thumbs up. See you next time.